to invest in people's ideas. Because at that point, it's still only an idea, right? So you invest in an idea, but you invest in the people. Then what happens is these people are going to maybe find 200, 300,000 euros, which are going to enable you to grow the team. And that's where ICX plugs in. Because when you grow the team, you need to find amazing people. You need to find people that are passionate about what you're doing. And you need to find people that don't necessarily allow money. Right? In Finland, finding these three things is a bit challenging. And for many reasons. One of them is because when students are studying here, they usually have a job anyway. That pays probably a lot more than you can even afford. There are skills that you might not be able to find in Finland. For example, now for me and the company that I'm at, it becomes really difficult to find Android developers. Why? Because Finland is a Nokia country, Symbian, and all that kind of things. So finding young people that have experience in Android is really challenging. So, and there might be skills like we're interested in going to Asia. So the company I work for now, I think you know me a bit. The company I work for is called Robio. It makes a game called Angry Birds. Yeah, that's the company I work for. That's not necessarily who I am, although I am a bit branded. So yeah. So the whole thing is you might want to expand in. We're trying to expand to Asia, for example, to the US, to South America, and how the hell are we going to do that if we don't really understand the culture? Yes, we can fly people there. They can spend 1 or 2 days there, a week, 2 weeks. But ultimately, what if we would bring people from there that already have the mindset that we have and that are going to be able to share with us how it is in their own country? So that in the meetings, in the brainstorms, we can incorporate their own cultural aspects in the campaigns we're doing, in the developments we're doing, and the new products we're building. So, all of this shows that there is a really big opportunity for ISA, in the sense that large companies are really hard to get to. You got to make that cold call, you get to the first secretary, then you get to the second secretary, then you get to the third secretary, and eventually the fourth one is not even going to pick up, right? So, but with startups aren't everywhere. You've got the Aalto Entrepreneurship Society in Helsinki, you've got an entrepreneurship society in Oulu, you've got, there's one that is building in Tampere. I'm sure that there are these places everywhere. And entrepreneurs are networking. They hang out with each other, they go to these events, they listen to each other, they learn from failures and everything. Which means that, well, yes, they use their phone, to check Twitter, to check their email, make a phone call, yeah, once in a while, but they tend to always see each other. Which means that you guys now have the opportunity to meet these people, learn from them, that's one thing, but also provide them a service. You have the opportunity to step up. And I was thinking about that when Ari was presenting. So Ari is a good friend of mine, and we've been in ICX together and did great things. The cold call system still works for the old traditional companies. Now for startups, you might want to get yourself an ICX business card. And just go to events and just give your card and just say, hey, we're from ICX. It's an organization that can help you source talent from outside Finland that will be specific to your needs and for cheap. Like, wow.
Cheap.
Cheap,
Cost effective.
Sorry?
Cost effective.
Well, yeah, cost effective sounds better, but for an entrepreneur, cheap is better. Because cost effective might still be expensive. Yeah, so basically that's the kind of things that you guys can do. And this project is giving not only a chance for you guys to get out there, learn a lot, and discover and build these connections. Who is almost finishing their studies now? Alright, you guys are looking for a job, right? If you don't have one already. So here's the first opportunity for you. You're going to network with bright people, motivated people, passionate people that are looking for talent. And if they're not looking for talent, they know someone who is. I mean, one of you guys, yeah, you were asking me, and we're talking with others, being like, well, I would love to get a job in that kind of field. I'm like, yeah, send me an email, because I think I've been with 2 or 3 people that are looking for that kind of profile. And that's only me. I've been back in Finland for 6 months, and out of this 6 months, I've spent 3 weeks in Finland, because I've been traveling like crazy. So that's the opportunity for you guys, but then for the others, it's the opportunity to learn, discover, and be part of rebooting Finland. Because that's also the other thing. Nokia is crashing really fast. I used to work at Nokia, so I saw that coming when I left. The economy is kind of moving from this massive corporation that was employing 90% of people in Finland, and maybe not 90, maybe 70, but the point is that Nokia is not only phones, it's facilities, it's food, it's all the things that they pay for you when you're an employee, like cars and everything. So it's a lot of things that it takes from the whole Finland. So when that's moving away, then what's coming in is all these small companies that are popping up, especially because Nokia is supporting building startups. They have this great program. They have a couple of those programs where they give money to employees that they're, letting go, and saying that, okay, if you set up your company, we'll give that amount of money, and we'll help you start your business. Which means that there are a lot of these startups that are going to be popping up more and more every day. So the whole Finland is now changing from a massive one major industry plus paper to a multiple kind of industries and multiple support. So that's what I can say. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. You can reach me, I should have made one slide at least with my name and everything. But if you want, I can give you my name later and my Twitter thing, and we can just catch up like that. But does anybody have questions? Please, ask at least.
Okay.
He's a good starter, it seems, for questions.
Yeah. What qualifications are the most important for you for this team?
I think the thing that is the most important is wanting to make a difference and wanting to step up and do something. So that's part of that proactiveness, in the sense that it's not, all of you that are here have qualities. I don't know all of them, but one of them is that you're spending your Sunday here, your Saturday here. You probably didn't get a hangover last night, maybe a bit, but not too late. The point is that you have something different than 90% of the population already. So you have these qualities. The most important thing is wanting to go to the next stage. Commitment. That's the only thing. You've got to commit. You've got to step up, and you've got to say, okay, these are the things that I know. These are the things that I believe in. I believe this is important for me, and I'm going to go. I'm going to apply. The application is the first selection. 100% of the people that have been accepted have applied. I take that from an advertisement of Lotto in France, which says that 100% of the winners have played. It took me a while to understand that when I was a kid, but that's true. If you don't try, you can't succeed. Any other questions? Why did I choose Finland? I didn't choose Finland. Finland chose me. No, I was supposed to go to Quebec, right? Because I wanted to go to the America, to back to mountains and snow and cold winter and nice summers.
Where do you speak French?
Sorry?
And where do you speak French?
No, that was not the reason why I wanted to go there, because I was speaking as good English as I do now. The only thing was that my English teachers said, no, you can't go there because you speak too good English. I've worked my ass off to be in the top 10 of the English class so that I could go anywhere I wanted. Yeah, you can still go anywhere you want, but Quebec. So I took the list, and I went down the list and was like, I need a place far, cold, winter, snow, skiing. Yeah, that one didn't really work that well, because I'm a downhill ski racer, so cross-country is not my type. And technology and that kind of stuff. So I looked at the list, and Finland was in that list. I looked at the universities. Tampere seemed to be really interesting in terms of technology. One of the trainer was doing a sports that I'm really passionate about, one of the international cheater. So I got in touch with him, and he said, yeah, of course you can skydive here. I'll bring you, we'll do stuff together, and it's going to be fun. So I said, okay, I sign up. And that's how it started. Then I stayed because of a girl, because my French girlfriend dumped me. So I didn't have any reasons to come back to France. So I just said, okay, I'll study here for 6 more months, and then got a summer job, then got hired as a PhD student to do research, then run out of money for my project. So that was one of the projects that I built that didn't go that well because I wasn't speaking Finnish.